Sheila Finkelstein of Technology for Seniors Made Easy.com. Depending on where you're looking at this, you may see this video that I'm doing right now using Photo Booth on my iMac computer. You may be seeing it as part of the bigger video where I'm actually showing you how to use the site Technology for Seniors Made Easy.com, or you may be seeing this as a standalone introduction. So Technology for Seniors Made Easy is set up to be a site mainly for seniors who some may be brand new to using the computer, may have total fear and phobia around using the computer, but yet they have a grandchild, a son or daughter, someone that's saying, you've got to get on the computer. Or they're starting to realize how much they're missing. So the site is laid out to be working with you, but also there are people like me, I'm sure, who just want an added little edge. And I'm always making new discoveries that I love sharing with people. So I actually invite anyone, seniors or not so seniors, to check out the site and to see if there's anything here for you. An important part for me is to be showing you what you want, whatever you want, and sharing that with others. Some of you who may be watching may be someone who likes to actually share and help others. And I invite you to email me with suggestions and ideas, or I'm going to show you a couple of other ways you can contact me. In the meantime, I invite you to look at the rest of this video where I will be actually showing you my screen and the site itself. So this is ending the photo booth part of this. And I'm going to, just for those of you who don't know, I'm going to move this window out of the way. Do you see in the window there's an X? That's what you click on to close the window. But I'm just, in case I want to bring it up again, I'm just going to hit this little line. And that's going to scoot it down outside the way. Oh, what you see here is the current video that's on the page. I was in the middle of listening to it myself. Okay, and so that may be there now. You may see the video you just saw me record. I love flexibility in making changes. So you're also looking at, what you're looking at now is my desktop. Behind is a picture I have of the Orchid Center. I love, just so you see, I'm scooting that down for a minute. And I love, just when I open and close the computer, looking at this view that used to be the Orchid Room, the American Orchid Center. Now I'm going up to the top. I am on the internet in Safari. On the window, I'm showing open windows, and I'm bringing back up my site. Okay, so now explaining the site. First of all, here's the URL up to top, the http technologyforseniorsmadeeasy.com. You've probably received a link that you can just link to this, click on, and you'll come up to this page. This is the header that's telling you the name of the site, Technology and Business, Technology for Seniors Made Easy. What I'm about is helping seniors to use computers and other electronic devices. It's my experience that a lot of people have phobias and fears. I myself had them for years. And then as I developed in creating different sites and other things, it became easier for me and fun, and I love sharing. So this is called the header on any site. Along here, sometimes you'll see it up top. In this case, these are the menu links. Now this is going to be expanding as I get more and more pages that I want you, with categories that I want you to see. Notice that when I put my mouse on it, the arrow changes to a hand. Whenever an arrow changes to a hand, it means it's a link. Click on it and it will take you to another page. So I'm clicking on the About. And here you can read all about me, my background. Now I'm scrolling down the page. I'm using a wireless mouse. and I'm just using my finger down the middle. You may have a mouse that has a wheel in the center, or if you don't have a wheel, you would be using left clicking and moving down the page, getting the arrow in this sidebar to the right, and just moving that down. You can be using dragging on the arrow, or their tiny little, on the bar, or their tiny little arrows right here that you can click on, and that will move the page down or up on the up arrows. So this again is about. I also have, and there will be more pages on, this is called a drop down menu. I have my technology story. And on this page, I have a 14-minute video of something I did for an event with Tony Newton. I explain, it's like I talking to him or talking to the audience. This was presented on Skype. So just so that makes a little bit more sense to you, what's in blue, and you'll notice a hand goes there, so that means that links. I'm linking to other pages of mine outside this site. I'm not going to go into that right now. Back on the menu, you'll also see iPhones. Now, clicking on the iPhones just as an explanation to go to the different pages. I will have more pages under here, probably for apps and other things specifically to iPhones. I'll have other menu pages for smartphones, not iPhones, and a lot of different links in this menu as we move along. I love my iPhone, and I ended up doing a series of videos. I call them From the Couch iPhone videos. I'm actually using my iPhone and recording on self, and I explain on the site how to do this also. And actually here you see my iPhone. You see it on an easel or a stand, and then I held this on the arm of my sofa, or I had it propped on a book, depending. And so that's explaining that. Along the bottom, those as you get further on, if you want to share it, these are links that will take you to Facebook, email. Okay, here, I hit that. It didn't even need the whole thing, and it's giving me the email, and I can send it to someone, or to Facebook from here, Twitter, LinkedIn. Okay, back up to the menu here. The big thing where I keep up, or will daily, or at least a couple of times a week, doing different posts, is the blog. Now you'll note up here the URL, or the domain name, which shows technologyforseniorsmadeeasy.com/blog. There's a video, I was talking to somebody that said about 4-year-olds teach the computer. By the time they're 6, they lose patience. I report on a conversation I had in video. The arrows in the video, as you probably know, if you click on the arrow, it will start playing the video. This was the first from the new year. If you, Safari's not playing my videos. I forgot that. Okay, if you click larger, will actually take you up to YouTube. And when you're in YouTube, you can click even larger to get full screen. And I'm showing you all this. I do have a post on that, and I will explain that. So, continuing on the blog, it's going down. Some of them I have shortened, so, well, these are all showing large. Okay, so there are videos. Sometimes there are screenshots actually just explaining what it is, and I'm trying to make it easy for you to see both visually with video or with diagrams explaining what I'm talking about, and arrows. And I would appreciate if you have anything you want to know, number one, write to me. And I'm, for some reason, something's loading or having problems. Doesn't want to move. So I'm overloading. I'm going to go into sorry about that. I'm going to go into Firefox and pick up. Now what you see here is a lot of different things that are showing. Oh, shoot. I keep more windows open than I really should. Okay, now I'm able to get back to the Safari. It's moving for us. So let's stay with this one. Okay, so I said I would appreciate your sharing with me, letting me know what kind of information you want. There are two ways you can do that. First, on the side, you'll see I'm developing for you a quick tech tips for seniors. It will be a free ebook, which means an electronic book. You'll get a download in a file that you can read filled with tips. I plan that to be out at the end of the month. To receive your copy, just fill in your name, your email address, and click submit. Now I do have a place there for your telling me if you have a question. Just type in any kind of length of question or questions you want, and I'll have that, and it may well be that will be included in Quick Tech Tips for Seniors. The other way you can write to me, well actually there are three ways, but at the very bottom of any of the pages, I have questions, contact us. It's easytechseniortechnology@gmail.com. You see it's changing color, which means, and there's a hand, click on it, and an email window will open up straight in your email box, and you can just fill in, type in the subject, question, and anything you want to ask. I'm hiding mail now and going back to this. And the third way you can be sharing is at the bottom of every blog post. Like here, it's how to search for a word or phrase, and I'm giving a keyboard command tip. Invite you to spend time on it. Some are long, and it says leave a reply, and a comment box comes up. Note your email address will not be published, but you do need to have your email name. If you put in a website, if you're more advanced and have your own website, you can put that on, and your name then will click. It will click into your website. Here's a place for you to type your comment and then post it. If you'd like to know if other people, what other replies are, just click, after you do that, notify me of follow-up comments via email. You will only be getting comments to this particular post on which you've commented. Now we're still on the blog section looking at different posts. The arrows here take you to the one before, the one after, how to search. Now, speaking of how to search, and this is using how to find, very interesting that I've only discovered fairly recently, how you can find things on the internet and in any particular subject, any particular page on the computer. But let's say you want to find out what I have on here about email. Here is the search box above the apply, asking to be on the list for quick tips for seniors. In there, I'm going to type email. I want to see if there's anything on this site about email. Type that in, click the magnifying glass, and here's a summary. Now, not only is it if the email is in the title, but if email is mentioned anywhere in the post, this will crop up. So note, it's just a brief summary of what the post is about, and then copy, cut, paste, redo. I want to talk about, just show you this blind copy, and then you can continue reading the whole article by clicking on, of course, continue reading. And here, if you've been on email, you know very often people like to send jokes or other information, and they forwarded it, and there are several different names, all kinds of names and address. To me, it's really discourteous to do something like that. And I show you in this post how to create a blind copy address field. and how to just copy what you need and put it in there. And it only goes to all the people you have in the blind copy field, but you do not, those names will not show up on the other end. The people receive it will only see their own name. So again, here's for comments. If you have any comments for this, well, here in this case, it came straight up. The reply came up. And here, if you want to write to me directly, you don't want to post on the web, you do have a question or comment, please use this link and email me directly. The last thing I want to show you for now are categories. And some of these categories will be pages. But again, like we did the search there for email, this is showing you breaking it down in specific categories, particular tips. So if I want to know iPhones for seniors, we have that up here. But here's a summary of all the different posts that were about or have iPhone in it. Somebody talked about how she used a particular application on her iPhone after she had cataract surgery. She now has a magnifying glass. How to text, ringtones, and all of that. And there may be more. We'll continue on down. And again, the continue reading if you want to read the full post. You can also click on the title itself. That was the first thing. I didn't even need my iPhone. Didn't think I needed it, and how much I love it now and why. And clicking on the title, just in this case, we're already there. And I'm scrolling down. All the pages have the categories. On finances, I'm covering how you can renew registrations online, how I only recently learned how to set up online banking and why that's important. Now, when I'm on that post, notice the categories are no longer there. So I can either click on the article and I'll get the sidebar menu. We're getting back to the sidebar menu with categories and the search box. Or when I was just in the category page, how to take self-portraits and videos maintaining eye contact. Well, my point was, one of the pages came up not showing the sidebar with the categories, and I just wanted to show you up in the top left corner is a tiny little arrow, and that will always take you to the screen before. So this is an overview. I hope I haven't overwhelmed you. I'd love to know how it is we can help you on Technology for Seniors Made Easy.com. Again, thank you for visiting, and I look forward to hearing from you and to helping you with whatever you like or need to know, or what you would like to share and give to others. Again, Sheila Finkelstein, thank you for visiting. Bye.